Minecraft structures have all kinds of rare loot and items. However, some of Minecraft structures are, well, lacking in the everything department. And in this video, I'm going to change that by revamping the mineshaft into a new, updated, modern Minecraft structure. Okay, so I'm here in the mineshaft, and everything I'm noticing so far is that it's really cramped. It does get a little old after a while. I do like the idea of having more cramped tunnels to maybe walk through, but I do think we can definitely improve on the size of the mineshaft. Alright, so I think the first thing I want to add is maybe make a larger room off to the side here, because I do think that the mineshafts could benefit from having maybe some larger rooms with traps, or some sort of like room with all the ores they've collected over like the mining expedition. Okay, so what I'm thinking is back here we have some sort of like maybe like a storage room to hold a few ores and stuff. So I think if I grab maybe some coal, we could kind of pile it up back here in the back, put a few barrels. This would be sort of a almost like a fuel storage, because you know you got a lot of torches, furnaces you got to keep in order, all that stuff. I do think something very simple, kind of like this, just a sort of a back area, and this could be coal. It also like it generate as iron back here instead too, so maybe it can be like kind of interchangeable depending on like the size of the mine shaft, and if you get like bigger ones you can have rare loot and ores over here. Now I am thinking I want to expand this room here. I think it could go up higher, maybe have something a little more open. Okay, now my main idea is that down here, this can be sort of like a hub area for the main, more of like the main transportation. Can't get that out of my mouth. I'm thinking we do some sort of chest minecarts, almost like a sort of train thing. And this would be a central hub where it goes to other parts of the mine. Alright, now I do doubt that a big room like this would be perfectly carved out, so I think adding a little bit of variance in the room could help a lot. Okay, I'm definitely thinking this looks a lot better in here now. I'm trying to keep this more of a Minecraft style, so I'm not going to use too many detailed building blocks in these areas. However, I do think we could maybe use some slabs in here, just throwing a little extra detail on some corners and stuff. I think it could look pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I think this area over here could be used as sort of a other storage section. I'm thinking maybe for like supplies and sort of things. So this area will be a little more man-made. It won't be as natural as like this cave section here. Alright, here we go. So I think having this just as a smaller storage room, and you could find different loot in these chests. There would probably be like food in these barrels, some sorts of like, maybe like cooked steak sort of things, and then you could find maybe like a pickaxe in these chests. Over here you would get the ores from this room, and then in the middle here I still feel like we can definitely add something. I'm wondering if I should make some sort of hole that goes down, or if I should change it to something else. Yeah, I do think that looks better. This is looking a lot better. So it looks like we have basically some grindstones as some wheel like pulley systems, and this is what hauls up this platform here, and the chains are supposed to just go off into the corners because they have mechanisms pulling on them. I try to use these wax chains, the exposed copper chains, to show how they're getting a little rusty, they're kind of aging, so I think that's working out pretty well. Okay, so here's how the room would look when you come in survival. So this is how it'd be if you have your brightness at a regular percentage. I think it's lit up enough where it's not too much, but mobs can still spawn in some areas. So I think it's a pretty good amount. It's pretty dark. It's good. All right, now, one thing I do think is that these tunnels here definitely can be improved upon. I don't know if they should be necessarily just widened, but I think the overall shape of them can definitely be changed. Now, I will keep the original tunnels, just to, you know, have a little bit of the same structure here. However, I do think it should be kept only for this small kind of hallway section. I think other areas should be new terrain, or generation, not terrain. Alright, the other thing I wanted to prove on is that these ends of the hallways, they're usually flat. Like, I think back here I still left, let's see, we go check. Yeah, so back here, usually when they end like this, and I don't think that's how they should look. I think they should have more of a cutoff. Of course, this is going to be generated as a part of the structure, so they won't go on into like a large labyrinth. But I do think having some sort of maybe tunnel for this minecart to go down would be pretty interesting. Okay, I've been doing a lot of more open sort of areas. I want to try to focus on maybe like a narrow tunnel you have to walk through. I think there'd be different versions of these, but something that's a little harder to navigate. Maybe you have to crouch through, because now you can crouch under slabs, so that would be maybe something good to incorporate through here. It might be interesting to add a trap door in here too, actually. Maybe some sort of area that is left blocked and you have to use a trapdoor to get to it. I think it's a good idea to maybe have this sort of be a labyrinth area. So it's going to be very cramped and have extremely long winding tunnels. Okay, so basically I think this area here as an exit for the tunnel system could be also a way to enter into the mine shaft. So if you can't find one through its exposed part, that could also be another exposed section to help you find a mine shaft. Okay, I'm thinking of doing this sort of thing where this is, I think, the smallest. It's a very small gap you can fit through, but having some sort of more what do you call them? Like the, you know, the underways, under catacomb. There we go. That's what I was thinking. But some sort of maybe like catacombs or like system like that would be really cool to have, honestly. Now, one of the biggest complaints about mine shafts is that they don't have that good of loot. So what I'm thinking is that you have this huge open room area, and inside of it, it's going to look kind of abandoned. So I think it's going to be kind of barred off. And behind it, it's going to be dark, but there's going to be much more ores in there, and like old chests, cobwebs, but it'll be like completely dark. So it'll be like a cave in there, basically. So I'm also thinking of having the cave spiders be relocated to this area. So I'm thinking we'll put 2 spawners in. Let's see, put one here. I'll put one over here too. Okay, so I've added some loot in the chest. This chest here has some cobblestone and stuff in it. You know, considering you've been in a mine area, I'd assume you pick up a little bit of cobblestone. Then these chests here have, you know, got some emeralds, some diamonds, some gravel. So good enough loot for you to come into this room, but nothing too overpowered or crazy where it's, you know, unfair. Also, there's a bit of a spider problem. I don't know how to fix this. I only have 2 spawners, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Well, yeah, so it is dark at 100% brightness. So this is, yeah, definitely a little sketchy going into, but I do like this little catacombs tunnel we have going on. I'm also thinking maybe it's a good idea to have this little storage room here as a way to get more of these like building blocks, because I know it's kind of annoying to go out and just mine them. It's not terrible, but it would be maybe nice to have some of these blocks kind of spread out through here. You know, add a little variety to some loot you get from these. And with that out of the way, I think we're ready to finally test this thing. So let's go into survival and hopefully I don't die. Alright, so here we are in the main little start room. See if I can even remember my way back. Okay, I built this place and I already forgot which way to go. Awesome. Okay, here is the exit. Got a lot of mobs in here already. Very gladly take this ore, even though I have no use for it at the moment. Some extra building blocks would be awesome to have. Oh, golden apple. I forgot I put that in there. Okay, these cobwebs are definitely going to get annoying, that other room. Wow. Now you're stuck in the cobweb. There we go. Okay, now it's time to check out the other room. Okay. Oh, and they're cave spiders too. I forgot about that already. Oh, no. Okay, you got rid of poison. Alright, well, I'm poisoned now, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, there we go. One spawner down. There aren't as many spiders as there were earlier. I don't know where they all went. A little odd. I'll let another wave spawn in. I'm good to wait. In the meantime, I will take these diamonds very gladly from this chest. I don't think gravel's too bad of a thing to find in a chest. For like a random block. At least it's not sand like you get in desert temples. Desert temples is something I might need to do later. Okay, that was not gonna work. Yeah, I think it's time we get rid of this. I love looting all of the loot I put in there on my own. Already knowing what was gonna be in there. But I think that this mine shaft is pretty balanced. I think it could go along with the structures you already have in the mine shaft, and these could be special rooms you have generating in them. Because this was a pretty small one I did. I had to make the video pretty short today. But I do think that this could be a great addition to Minecraft. And if you want to see more structures changed, please let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.